Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to a FIFA 14 Ultimate Team video, a squad builder around McGeady and Neymar mainly, and all the stats, the clubs, the positions of the players are not filed because this was played on a 2-week-old build of FIFA 14, and if you jump onto the web app which was released yesterday, you can see all the updated stats, clubs and positions. But the squad in goal, you have Caballero or Willy, left back Marcelo, quite similar to his FIFA 13 version, the centre backs were Mascherano and Goalkeeper, and finally on the right back we did had Angelari, which actually were quite surprisingly good compared to his stats. Centre mid we did have Alberto Costa, very good free kick shooting and passing on him, and the other centre mid were Xavi, again very good passing. Centre attack mid we did have Basufa with the 5-star skills, and he is transferred when you jump onto the web app. And then on the right wing we do have McGeady with the 5-star skills and 4-star weak foot. Left wing we did have Neymar, 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. He will however be a striker on the full game and probably be insanely expensive. And finally we do have Samuel Eto'o, which also will be transferred like Basufa, but he will be transferred to Chelsea. And yeah, Eto'o was a quite good striker as well, but we'll go over the squad player by player and kind of give you an idea what the players are about. So on goal we have Caballero or Willy, and he was not more than a decent keeper. There will be a lot better goalkeeper options, goalkeeper options in my opinion, because he did the job, but very often he couldn't catch the ball. He parried it away, often out for a corner or out into the box and creating dangerous situations. So I would say there are better keeper options in the game. Now the defense, we had Marcelo, Goalkeeper, Mascherano and Angelari, and Goalkeeper, he was the outstanding player. Like, he only got 69 pace, which actually is quite good for a centre back, to be honest, and medium work rates I believe, but whenever he caught up with an attacker, he would muscle them off the ball, get onto the ball, and I really did enjoy that. Mascherano, he was alright, but nothing really outstanding. Then we had Marcelo on the left back, which I said was quite similar to his FIFA 13 version. He's somewhat strong, he push up the pitch, he can create chances, he can muscle players off the ball, and he is a quite decent player and probably one of the more expensive left backs in the La Liga. And on the right back we have Angelari. He only had 72 pace I believe, but high defensive work rate, so he would stay back, and he did a decent job defending, but he was mainly in the squad for the chemistry. Now moving on to the midfield, we had Basufa, Xavi and Alberto Costa, and this squad was very counter-attacking minded, so when I went creating chances, it was mainly with the 3 players up top and then Basufa on the center attacking mid, and Basufa was the outstanding player in the midfield because he did create most of the chances when I went on the attack. Xavi and Alberto Costa, however, they mainly got up on my opponent's field if I picked up like a set piece, like a corner or a free kick, but apart from that, they were most of the time defending and starting my counter-attacks. This is a very good example. Alberto Costa picked the ball up deep down on my pitch and started a counter attack straight away, going to McGeady, and those fast players are very easy to start the counter attacks with, especially when you got 4 players going forward with Neymar, Eto'o and McGeady and then Basufa. So that was kind of how the squad worked. And yeah, the strikers, as I said, Neymar, McGeady and Basufa. And here we have another situation. It was Alberto Costa picking the ball up, starting the counter attack, and Eto'o, he's really fun to play with, and he will be one expensive player. And now that he plays for Chelsea in the Premier League, like, he will be one of the really expensive strikers from the start, I could imagine. And he got the 4-star skills, he got the pace, good shooting, and a decent amount of strength on him as well. One thing I found was sometimes he wasn't really that clinical with the shots, but still he always got into position to create chances and was really fun to play with. And here you see him going past one defender and making his way into the box, going past the keeper and getting quite a nice goal there. Now moving on to McGeady, and on FIFA 13, McGeady was probably one of my favorite players on the right side of the pitch. He got the 5-star skills, the 4-star weak foot, and this year around he is just as good, just as fun to play with. And here you see him scoring a quite nice goal with some of the skill moves, using one of the new ones there, and yeah, a very fun player to play with, and he's definitely one of the players I'll be looking to pick up early in the game because he will be a somewhat cheap 5-star skill option on the right side of the pitch because he plays in the Russian league and they are somewhat cheap players usually, and he is just a really good player, and I think Hulk will be chosen by a lot of people over him because he got higher stats basically. But yeah, moving on, we do have Neymar, and he was the outstanding player of the attack, and he scored some really good goals for me when I played with him. And 5-star skills just like last year, but now having the 5-star weak foot as well is really awesome, and he will be a striker on the final game. As I said, the rep was released yesterday, and if you jump on there you can see him as a striker, and he will be so expensive because he is a striker. And imagine playing him on the striker spot and maybe Ronaldo on the left wing. It will be extremely expensive to play with, but probably very deadly. But yeah, Neymar extremely good on this game, and looking forward to trying him out once the full game is out. And that is pretty much all for the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it, and I'll be back again tomorrow most likely. And that's all. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.